While some A-listers opt for over-the-top events, others do things a little more subtly.
Champagne, sir?
No, champagne's for celebrating. I'll have a martini.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 secret celebrity weddings. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at nuptials of the rich and famous that largely succeeded in being kept private or flying under the public radar.
Tom Hanks officiated.
Who?
You know, he's a struggling actor.
Oh my God, I thought he was just a guy that we hired.
Number 10, Alison Brie and Dave Franco. As one of this list's more recent examples of celebs getting hitched without any fanfare, notoriously private couple Dave Franco and Alison Brie tied the knot in a secret 2017 ceremony that we still know nearly nothing about.
Tweet it?
Tweeting it!
No photos have surfaced, and the press wasn't able to nail down a location or even a date. The couple got engaged in 2015 after 3 years of dating, and throughout their betrothal, they were open about the fact that they wouldn't be planning a big to-do.
We're both very mellow about the whole thing. We're like, it's gonna happen and we'll figure it out.
Kudos to these two for pulling off the simple and secluded ceremony they wanted. Number 9, Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin.
Do you take this woman to lecture you about trans fats for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you take this man to be a watered-down Bono until death do you part?
I do.
On December 3rd, 2003, these two megastars shocked the world when they announced their first pregnancy. And only 2 days later, on December 5th, were married in a secret ceremony in Santa Barbara, California. Even by secret celebrity wedding standards, this was an above-average covered ceremony. Not even Chris or Gwyneth's respective families were invited. In fact, the press didn't find out about the union until days after it had taken place.
I now pronounce you pretentious and terrible. You may name your daughter after a fruit.
Outlasting many of their A-list contemporaries, the couple made it a full decade before announcing their separation in 2014 and divorce the next year.
Wasn't worth it.
Number 8, Alexis Bledel and Vincent Kartheiser. This couple has never been very public about their relationship, and so it's unsurprising that their wedding was a similarly hush-hush affair. The Gilmore Girls alum met Mad Men star Vincent Kartheiser when the two played a couple on the hit AMC series, and in 2012, it was revealed that they were dating.
Don't tell me you're not happy right now. Don't tell me you don't feel better.
In 2013, it came out that they were engaged, and in June of 2014, that they had gotten hitched. Though details are scarce, we know that the ceremony took place at the Rolling Thunder Ranch Resort in Ojai, California, and that it was a small ceremony with family and friends present, including Kartheiser's co-star Jon Hamm. Number 7, Leighton, Meester, and Adam Brody.
The best thing about co-starring in a film with my wife is carpooling.
In a teen TV drama crossover match made in heaven, Seth Cohen and Blair Waldorf ended up together. While we're not totally sure their characters would have gotten along, Seth definitely has a bit of a Dan Humphrey vibe. These two actors are clearly very enamored with each other.
Hey, I didn't know you two were on a first-name basis.
The young couple opted for a low-key ceremony that we still know very little about, as they've never opened up on details about the big day. Similarly, Leighton never actually confirmed her first pregnancy to the press and managed to keep the birth a secret for over 2 months.
I'm pregnant.
Number 6, Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard. One of Hollywood's funniest and most lovable couples decided to keep it casual for their big day.
I walked up and I just, out of my mouth came, I find you very attractive.
The two got married at the Beverly Hills County Clerk's office in a wedding that allegedly only cost a grand total of $142, including the cost of gas and the sandwiches that the two actors ate after it was all said and done. The couple famously asserted that they wouldn't get married until gay marriage was legal in the US, and they stuck to their word, waiting until 2013 when the Defense of Marriage Act was struck down to tie the knot.
I'm not going to teach nonviolence at a university and then marry Dog the Bounty Hunter. I won't do it.
Number 5, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. While most secret celebrity weddings are not only clandestine but also very modest, it seems as though the opposite is true for Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' big day.
You look pretty.
The stars were extremely private about their wedding, even going as far to take the guests' cell phones before they entered the venue. But the pair held their event at the iconic Boone Hall Plantation in South Carolina and had Martha Stewart help with the decorations. Blake also had her friend Florence Welch perform. Despite the attention to detail, fans have yet to get a glimpse of what the couple actually look like as they walk down the aisle.
I'm just tired of running.
Number 4. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. We got to watch this couple fall in love on screen, and fans were delighted when they found out that the romance was happening in real life as well.
Yeah, it was pretty romantic. I could tell while I was doing it.
As in the trend with many modern celebs, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher opted to keep the details of their wedding to themselves, hiding the news from the press for several months. All we know is that the pair said their I-dos in July of 2015 in Oak Glen, California, and proceeded to take a honeymoon at Yosemite National Park, leaving our imaginations to run wild, filling in the other details.
It was a ninja effort.
Number 3. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt.
He made it very, very clear to me that what he loved and what was a woman to him was somebody who was smart and capable and cared about her family.
For most of the weddings on this list, things were so under wraps that fans haven't seen so much as a snapshot of the occasion. While Brad and Angelina did keep their affair low-key, they did decide to grant the press access to photos from their big day. The wedding had only 20 guests, including the Jolie Pitt family's large brood, and took place at the chapel of the Chateau Miraval, which is the family's French estate. Jolie's dress was created by Atelier Versace, and in a personal touch, she added embroidered renditions of her children's drawings to her veil.
You killed this.
Provocative.
Number 2. Beyoncé and Jay Z. While this couple is often compared to their celebrity friends Kim K and Kanye West, Beyoncé and Jay Z took a decidedly less lavish approach to tying the knot. It took several years for fans to get a glimpse of the musical megastar's big day, with the pair deciding to release a short clip from their wedding on their 7th anniversary. The event took place in 2008 at Jay Z's New York City apartment. There were only some 40 guests in attendance, and Queen Bee reportedly wore a dress that her mother designed for her. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
That paper don't mean nothing. That paper don't mean nothing. If you're devoted to a person, nothing's going to change that.
Do you think you're Supermom?
Certainly not, no.
No?
I would never assume that title.
Number 1. Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux.
We were convinced that someone was getting axe murdered.
Only thing getting axe murdered. My anxieties, tensions, and fears.
Jennifer Aniston has been a high-profile star for years, so it's rather impressive that she was able to pull off a totally secret surprise wedding. How did her and hubby Justin Theroux accomplish such a feat? By not even telling the guests. Since it's tough for this couple to escape the spotlight, they carefully planned their event, but told everyone they were simply hosting a birthday party for Justin at their LA home. Once the famous guests arrived, however, it became clear that this was much more. Guests have respectfully remained tight-lipped about the details of the surprise nuptials, and there are no leaked photos of the event itself. Congratulations to the happy couple and master planners.
Go on. Tonight's your night.
Okay.
Enjoy it. Celebrate it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.